Hello and welcome to Straight Up by edX Life with me, Mrittika Banerjee. The NEET UG 2024 results have thrown medical aspirants into a frenzy due to numerous and unprecedented irregularities. Not only have the ranks skyrocketed, but NTA's explanation regarding the discrepancies, especially about grace marks, are also quite dubious. In their notices from June 5th and June 6th, NTA referenced a 2018 Supreme Court judgment concerning the improper conduct of the Common Law Admission Test or CLAT 2018. While the issue there was also the loss of time, many argue that the normalization procedure for time lost in CLAT, an online exam, cannot be applied to NEET UG, which is an offline exam. We reached out to Sulochana, a PhD scholar at the Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education, for her insights on this issue. Her specialization in science education with particular focus on NEET makes her observations critical. Sulochana made 3 vital points on this issue and how this is concerning for medical aspirants seeking admission this year. Let's take a look.
NTA had cited a Supreme Court judgment from which it had adopted the formula for normalization of marks in NEET. However, that judgment was for CLAT exam, which is an online exam, and the number of seconds lost by each and every candidate is recorded in the system. This is not the case for NEET, which is an offline exam. And even trying to ascertain the number of seconds or the time lost by each candidate by looking at the CCTV footages is not reliable and may introduce manual errors, which may have a significant difference in the final rank obtained by the candidate. Secondly, in case of CLAT, a grievance committee was set up and they set up an email ID and opened it for a stipulated amount of time to ensure that all participants, all candidates had a chance to represent their cases of complaints during the conduct of the exam. However, no such portal was set in the case of NEET 2024. Thirdly, to accommodate the new entrants who now qualified after normalization, additional seats were created in colleges. However, in NEET, we only have one merit list with the updated normalized marks of students, leaving us with no information about how many students were compensated with how many marks and how that affected the chances of admission for all the students.
In addition to what Sulochana had to say, another significant issue is the lack of transparency from the NTA. This is alarming since the merit list provides little to no information about how many students were compensated and by how much. If you also take a look at the notices, they mainly refer to court cases without offering any concrete details.
One more thing, NTA will discuss that they will give grace mark of nearby 15,073 candidates. So we wanted to ask from NTA, please explain how much marks the candidate really got and how you can calculate it, that they are deserving that much grace marks. In some of the few state candidates was moved to the High Court, so they will give the grace mark. There are some candidates from Maharashtra also, they have also lost the time of half an hour. So why you are not giving grace mark to that candidate itself? Rule is rule for all, right? Rule is not for the one candidate. Rule is rule for all of them. Why you are doing that discrimination about them?
The merit list controversy is particularly interesting. Initially, the list was released with the marks, but they were removed after people pointed out discrepancies, especially concerning AIR 68 and 69, who scored 719 and 718 respectively, something that should be impossible. Coupled with the release of the results 10 days ahead of the scheduled date, these facts support reports of a deeper issue, possibly even a scam. Echoing the words of Sulochana, Dr. Laksha Mittal, National President of the United Doctors Front Association, also highlights similar issues and is calling for a CBI inquiry into the matter.
A major issue has been surfaced in the NEET UG exam conducted by National Testing Agency. They have used a normalization grace marks formula as in the Supreme Court verdict in 2018 in the CLAT exam. Similar formula has been applied to the NEET examination, as the OMR sheets of the students candidates revealed the marks around 600 or 650 marks, for example, they are ending up into 700 to 720 marks. As in some centers there is an issue of time being, so NTA, according to NTA, they have awarded the grace marks according to the formula of normalization being verdict in the Supreme Court. And for the sake of these countless students, as well as for the sake of public health, they should inquire it properly, and there should be a CBI inquiry also, and government and the ministry as well should look into this matter and should take strict action.
This year's NEET UG has sparked significant controversy, with many demanding a re-exam. Court petitions have also been filed, and several public figures including M.K. Stalin, Priyanka Gandhi, Dhruv Rathi, Kanhaiya Kumar, Fai D'Souza and Akash Banerjee have been questioning the NTA. What do you think? Should there be a re-exam? Let us know in the comments below. That is all from us today. Do like, share and subscribe to the channel and stay safe.